Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, everyone from everywhere in the world. It is 6:12 p.m. on Saturday, April 18th, 2026. What are we doing today? We are streaming live, as always, on this way channel of ours, and we are trying to capture the happenings here in Sydney, Australia. Of course, today is going to be a short stream for now, and then we move out, and then we come back again later during the day. I hope you all are having a great time. To everyone in the United States, Canada, it is just about 4 p.m., 5 p.m., 3 p.m. I hope you are having a great time and a great day, and everything is going well with all of you. Let me pan around, and yeah, do you see that I am growing my mustache? Yeah, so that's how it is. Let us pan around the camera and show you the scene in Sydney, Australia. As we look at this, the whirlybird moving nice and slow. The trees behind in the background aren't moving much because there is no wind, isn't it? Yes, and the mango tree on the left is the dragon fruit tree. We know these trees, not trees, plants. You see, it is so grainy right now because the sun hasn't even risen. The sun will rise at 6:20 a.m. Trees out there. And yes, that's about it. So let us zoom in now and try to see the whirlybirds. These are the whirlybirds, very grainy at this very moment. Not that we always get the scene as grainy. We do end up getting it grainy, but not always. Now it is not as bright as it is during later in the day, so that's the reason. This is the view of the road in between, and yeah, you saw a car moving across, and these are the trees. Another one. And if you all know, we did try getting a scene of this tree the other day when it was nice and sunny. Currently, it is not really sunny because the sun hasn't even risen. The sun will be rising at 6:20 a.m. and currently it is 6:14 a.m., 6:15 a.m. I just noticed a common trend. Look at these. There's a shed in the next house, for the next house, and then there's another one there. Then after the fence there's another one. So you see, everyone has those fences, for not fence, a shed for their tools. So what are we going to leave our scene on? We'll have to start off with the traffic. We don't see any birds except for one just flying in the sky in the background. If you all can see, yes. Let us see until when we can have that bird on screen. Yes, we see it in the background behind the tree, and it has come out from the side. Whoa ho ho, whoa ho ho. Okay, seems like, it did look like it would be landing on one of the streets, so it's probably perched out there. Oh, whoa, it's not. We actually thought by the speed and the angle of the bird that it would be over there, but it is not. It's nice. Very nice. So it seems to be the bird has moved on to this side. I don't think we'll be able to see it now, considering this house is very close to us. And it's probably gone through behind that house, and You won't really spot any. But what I do see is a plane. Can you all see the plane on just on the center of the screen? It's on the right of the tree, and now it's going to go from behind the tree here. So let us see which runway they will be using. Most likely it has to be runway 34. So it's not going to turn towards us, but if it does turn towards us just from here somewhere center of the screen, because that's their waypoint, then it would mean that they are using runway 16. So let's give it a try. Let us see what's working. Okay, there we see the plane. Should we zoom in? If we zoom in, definitely we are going to get it grainier. Yeah, it's too grainy for that, so we have zoomed out. Let us see. Let us see what works best. I think somewhere around here is their waypoint, right? Yeah. So let's see what happens. If they are going to go to runway 34L, they probably turn right or just go straight and then turn right. When they go straight, we don't really see much of the action. But regardless, what happens is runway 34 is better. Not better, I would say. I would say I prefer runway 34 when I go to the airport for filming. Okay, so it does look like they will be banking to the left as per what we can see on screen, which means on their left, and for us right. And yes, it is actually turning to the right. That means we are getting this airplane. Yeah, look at that. Maybe we zoom in now that they're closer. It's always nice to capture a plane at the start of the stream, end of the stream, and specific times in the stream. It's really nice. Whoa! Look at that. We can literally know it is Cathay Pacific. Look at the tail. Wow! How nice is that? Got Cathay Pacific's Airbus A350. And you all saw it was nice and yellowish color. The sun was just rising, and the sun is just rising, and it was shining on the plane. The sunlight hasn't still reached the ground level yet. So that was nice. Cathay Pacific, wow, super lovely. Once again, we love to spot planes from other channel, that is Sydney Airport Aviation, and we get all of this action always for all of you. So that is very, very, very nice. I hope you all have been enjoying. So as we speak, I'm checking my other phone to see what's the flight number of that Cathay Pacific one, and there it is. It is CX161, Hong Kong to Sydney. So yeah, that's how it is. So what we will do right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is we will just have a look at which scene will work best for us, and then we will come back to you and provide updates regularly as well. Again, like I mentioned, we will not be streaming the whole day for today. We will be ending the stream somewhere around 8ish. So it's just 1.5 hour more sort of a thing that we will be filming. However, we will be back with another stream about afternoon time, another short stream in the afternoon. So please don't worry, we will be having a wonderful time with all of you. We will be sharing everything that we can as usual, and yes, so that's going to be the plan for today, that we stream just for sometime in the morning, and then we start again later in the afternoon. And for tomorrow, we plan to stream from the airport. So let us see what we can indeed do for all of you. And as we speak, we see this nice bird on the Yagi antenna. Let us see how long they stay, what they do. Yeah, he's not even chirping. Come on, give us a chirp. Come on. Right, it has flown on the other side, on the wall there. Oh, I think it flew away. Cool. Anyway, at least I'm glad we got the natural bird. That is the bird we just saw, and the man-made bird, which was the Airbus A350 of Cathay Pacific. Once again, everyone, thank you very much for joining us. We really appreciate your presence. It's going to be a great stream today, even though a short one for now. We will be having another stream very, very soon in the afternoon. All right, so let's leave it as such. Okay, we see a food delivery person on the cycle. He's just passed by. And yes, that's how it is. Okay, this looks nice. The nice and orangish hue in the sky. So we'll leave it as such, and we will come back to you shortly. Perhaps maybe we try mounting a camera on top. Yes, let us see if that does help. Yeah. Okay, we'll leave it at such, just to get a better view of the lawn on the right side, the neighbor's lawn. Okay, so we'll leave it this way, and we will come back again shortly when there is more sunlight. Um, Please enjoy the scene. We will able to see a bit of traffic. We'll able to see the sun rising nicely on. We won't able to see the sun rising. In fact, it's going to rise from behind us. However, we will able to see the leaves of the trees and everything else in between being lit up nicely, starting from the top and then going down, because as the sun rises from down to top, that is how things work out. Once again, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. We appreciate your presence. It is 6:25 a.m., Saturday, April 13th, 18th, 2026. It has been around 13 minutes since we've been talking continuously. How good is that, right? Anyway, have a nice time, have a nice day, and we will see you in the next, or in fact, the first check-in of today's stream. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from everywhere in the world. It is 48 minutes since we started streaming. We do see the sunlight having come through on a bit of structures as well as on the trees. Wow, look at that shadow of this tree on that house. That's nice. Let us try zooming into the whirlybird and look at them. Yes. It's still slightly bit grainy. Can you all see three of them? The third one on the right hand side of that arrow seems to be a bit camouflaged, but that's all good. We do see it well anyway. We'll zoom out and you see as the sun rises even much more behind us, we will be having the sunlight all across on these structures. And that's the whirlybird. Been going to be lit up nice and bright in the next few minutes, I would say, maybe in the next half an hour. So, yeah, this is the update. It's just 50 minutes now, exactly to be precise, since we started. We spoke about 11 minutes as we started the stream, and then we are back, which means we are back in 39 minutes for our first check in. How good is that, right? So, should we leave it here? Or, yeah, or do you want to just have a look at how the shadows move? But then, that's going to be a very slow process as such because, the sun rises through the sky slowly. So that's going to be quite slow. Yeah, we spotted a bus. And yeah, I couldn't even spot it from the left side. But anyway, uh, seems to be a nice and bright day today. Last night it did rain, but not much. However, today seems to be a super nice and super bright day. Uh, how about you all? What are you going to do on the weekend? I'm wishing you all a lovely, lovely weekend to all of us everywhere in the world. The United States has just finished its working day. It's about 5:02 p.m. in the United States, and everyone's quite excited. I'm pretty sure about that. You'll know what to do if you like the stream. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell actually, and we will be posting a lot of videos and live streams too. So once again, thank you very much. We truly, truly appreciate your presence out here with us, and we hope to bring a lot of action and stuff. I hope you all are having a great day and a great time. We will catch you shortly in our next update. However, please make sure we will not be streaming for too long today. We will just be streaming maybe until the next hour or so. Stream completely. We will. However, it just depends because we will be going out, getting some work done, and then we'll be coming back to. So yes, let's leave it at this scene for now. We will have a look at. Okay, let us see if we can spot any birds. Yes, we cannot spot any birds whatsoever. We can't really see. But what's that? Is that a nest? No, that isn't a nest. That is just the leaves that are covered in the shadows of the leaves from top. So that's why it looks like that. Anyway, so we'll leave it at this scene for now for maybe about the next few minutes. And then just before we end the stream, we will come in with a final check-in. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from everywhere in the world, it is 7:05 p.m. on Saturday, April 18th, 2026. We are wishing you all a great weekend. Good morning, everyone. It is 7:28 a.m. on Saturday, April 18th, 2026 here in Sydney, Australia. We will be streaming not for too long right now, maybe another half hour or so, and we will then be ending the stream. We have a bit of work, we'll be going out, and we will be back later in the afternoon. And don't worry, we will be streaming in the afternoon. I hope you all have a great start to the weekend and everything goes well with all of you. It's a nice and sunny day. Yesterday we did had a bit of rain in the evening, but it didn't last too long. And now we seem to be having a wonderful weather. When I woke up at 6 in the morning, it was 10 degrees. So, yes, of course, we are getting that cold weather coming in soon, but we still have quite a bit of time anyway. The cold weather will start by next week. Not next week, next month, I mean. That's the winter season. But apart from that, we should be good enough with everything else. I hope you all are having a great start to the day, having letting everything go well with you all. And take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Have a wonderful day. Let us now try getting those whirly birds in action. Yeah, we do, but we still need more daylight. It's literally like when the sun is nice and bright over us, that is about noon time. That's when we get these whirly birds nice and bright. Especially the third whirly bird on the right, as you see, that one seems to be almost camouflaged by the roof tiling as such. If you are wondering what all of that is, I'm guessing these are the leaves. Oh, it doesn't look like leaves. Probably they mowed the lawn and everything flew off over there. I have literally no idea like why. Because that's the only house I have ever seen that has that sort of leaves thing. So yes, it's beyond me to know what it is. But hopefully, if you all know, please comment and share with us. And look at that crane. It's just slightly to the right. Usually it's kept exactly to the right in the night when they finish the work, but then that is never really a given because it depends on how they want to keep things and safety requirements. There's a lot to it. I can't see any plane as of now, but hopefully we can capture some planes tomorrow when we are at Sydney's International Airport. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from everywhere in the world, we are streaming live every single day on YouTube and we will continue to do so. Let us see if we can zoom in. Alright, when we zoom in with this lens, that's the telephoto lens. We should have had a good view when we were even much more zoomed in, but probably because it's not as bright as we wanted to. It's a bit grainy when we zoom in more, but this one seems to be respectable. So we'll leave it at this. Wow, that's a lot of slack. So we'll adjust it down and then we get it right. Yeah, okay. So I hope you all are having a great time, a great day, and great start to the weekend. What we will do is we will be moving out and we will come back to you with more fun later. I don't know if we should. Maybe let's try getting. Uh, yeah, I was trying to get the cooling fan for us, but doesn't look like it's working. Let's give it a try. Okay, as you see, I switched on the cooling fan right now, else our phone is going to get warm as such. So like it's not working. We'll still give it a try. Let us see what best we can work with. It's a bit tricky actually, because even the other day whilst we were doing this, it was tricky. So if I use the ultra wide lens, can I zoom in then? Yeah, if I use the ultra wide lens, then yes, we get it quite grainy right away. But let us see if we can, just trying to see if we can get a new scene sort of a thing. Ah, and we take that, and this is what the fan looks like. You see, it moves so slow, but it is not exactly slow in real life because it's moving very fast. Probably this is because of the 60 frame per second limit. Let me just take out and disconnect the fan, and now you see it is going to stop, and it has stopped. Now I'll switch it on again, and you see again switched on. Seems to be moving slowly, but that's not how it is because it's 60 frames per second. So you can only get 60 frames in a second, but I think 120 frames per second would show the fan moving slightly faster, I believe. But yeah, that is just for us to check. But I wanted to keep the cooling fan in frame. That is something I just wanted to give it a try today, but not sure how to make it work. Uh, yeah, telephoto lens is yes, telephoto lens works well, but now this is the regular lens. I don't want to point it too much at the neighbor's house for the fact that they may think, oh, we are stalking them or something. So that's not what we want to do and get into trouble for no reason. We are just trying to do the best that we can to bring you all the entertainment that is possible here from Sydney, get the natural live Sydney vibes sort of a thing. And yes, that's always been our motto regardless. So if we use the ultra wide lens now, let us see if we can get some of that action. Okay. One of the thing with streaming softwares like these are you can't really adjust the focus. You can do whatever you want, but the thing is, getting the focus right is always an issue when you want to do your thing and then the camera and the app thinks otherwise. But yeah, I think we'll leave it at that. We will get that action maybe some other day when we are just specifically focusing on the cooling fan in that case. So for now, we will just focus on one of those trees. Let us see if we can. Whoa, we are zoomed in too much. Mm, yes, we don't even see any birds today. But as we speak, I can see a plane coming through. So let us see if we can get that plane. Yes, it seems to be turning towards us from the waypoint, and yeah, it zoomed in quite a bit. That's not required. So let us see which plane this is, and once that is done, I will leave you all to it with this wonderful scenery to have a look at the beautiful morning here in Sydney, and we will take it from there. Another thing I do want to let you all know that as winter approaches, we will be having the trees losing all their leaves, so it's going to look quite different. Wow, I think runway 34 is going to be used for landing because it hasn't turned yet. Okay, that's good to know. Earlier this morning, we captured the CX161. Whoa, whoa, what do we see here on the antenna? There's a bird. Wow, what bird is it? It's a cockatoo bird, is it? Whoa, okay, that is a short one. We see two planes actually. There's one here and one on the top left of the screen. Wow, two of them going. Whoa, they're banking and going to be like much more overs on top. So yes, we weren't able to capture that one. Anyway, like I said, we will be spotting the trees. So let's get to the trees. Come on. The focus is much of an issue, I believe. Hmm. Yeah. We don't want that to happen because we want to get the scene and the birds and everything out there. So yeah, let's be with this scene for now until perhaps we end the stream. It won't be too long that we stream now. It's 1 hour and 27 minutes since we started streaming, and it's 7:39 a.m. on Saturday, April 18th, 2026. You're in Sydney, Australia. Wishing everyone a good morning and a great weekend to all joining us right now. Enjoy, have fun, and we will come with another check-in shortly. Hey everyone, I hope y'all are having a great time. Like I mentioned, we would be ending the stream soon, and so it is. We should be ending the stream in another few minutes. So let us have a look at the whirly bird for now, and we will come back again later today. Uh, yes, we will be looking at the whirly bird just for some time, not too long, but maybe another few minutes, and we should be good to go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone joining us from the whole world. It is 7:56 a.m. on Saturday, April 18th, 2026. We are ending the stream soon, about 1 hour and 45 minutes since we started. It's been wonderful chatting with all of you, getting this live stream and things like that. Really appreciate your presence. It's been a wonderful, wonderful journey with all of you, getting all of these things done. Uh, Spotting planes, spotting the birds, buses, trains. However, it seems to be we haven't seen the metro train for about a week. Anyway, that is what it is. And we will be coming up with more of the action shortly later this afternoon. Of course, afternoon stream is going to be even shorter, but we do plan to stream tomorrow from the airport on this channel. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful time, and we will catch you shortly. It is 7:57 p.m. on Saturday, April 18th, 2026. I wish you all a very happy weekend and a great Saturday morning. Catch you on the next stream shortly.